When we first tested the Nissan Pulsar, we found it to be safe and very practical, but it's fair to say it was lacking in the fun factor. Nissan had been away building crossovers for some time, and when it returned to the family hatchback arena, it failed to bring a sporty version to the table. Well, now it has. With 187 bhp, the Pulsar Dig T might not quite rival things like the Golf GTI for power, but this does put it in contention with warm hatches like the Kia Ceed GT, Hyundai i30 Turbo and Peugeot 308 GT, whilst giving it a sizable lead in terms of performance over models like the Leon FR 1.4 TSI. The Dig T engine is available with 3 trim levels: Accenter, N-Tech and Techno. Whichever you go for, you'll get two-tone silver and black alloy wheels which are diamond cut, along with sportier headlamps which feature a black bezel and a chrome tailpipe. Inside, the differentiator is this trim which goes all the way across the dashboard and even onto the doors, and if you go for the Techno, this white stitching on the leather steering wheel and on the leather front seats. Other than that, there are no interior badges to remind you of this car's sporting pretensions like you'd find in the 308 or Ceed GT. The dials look much like the standard cars, and these seats aren't very figure-hugging for such a sporty model. What you do get is lots and lots of space. The Pulsar is actually based on the same underpinnings as the Qashqai crossover, and for backseat passengers, there's more legroom than in any other car in its class. The boot is big too, with 385 litres just beating the Golf for size. We love the around view camera with its superb bird's eye view of the car, and the Pulsar is very safe, with a 4-5 stars in Euro NCAP crash testing, and even the option of automatic braking to help avoid low speed accidents. So what's it like? Well, despite its impressive power output, it all does come from a small 1.6 litre turbocharged petrol engine, so it doesn't feel that quick when you first set off. Instead, you have to wait for the turbo to wake up, in which case it does feel a bit snappier and can actually get you from 0 to 62 in a respectable 7.7 seconds. But it never actually feels that quick, and that's partly because this is actually a very refined car, and it's certainly no boy racer or go faster edition. So what it does have is a bit of a surge of power when you need it, and that could suit drivers who often go on A roads and need to overtake slower traffic, or people who spend a lot of time on the motorway. In the same vein, the steering and suspension have only been slightly revised, so while it's got a bit less body roll than the standard car, it's not too different from the normal Pulsar. We'd recommend going for the 17-inch alloy wheels though, as the 18s fitted to this Techno trim level do make the ride slightly firmer. The Pulsar also boasts a system called Active Trace Control, which can apply the brakes on the front and rear wheels closest to the apex of a corner to help reduce understeer. But in reality, this feels more like a safety feature than a driver aid, because if it triggers, you're probably already driving the Pulsar out of its comfort zone. So this is definitely more of a cruiser than a hot hatch, and in that vein, economy is respectable, with 49.5 mpg dropping to 47.9 if you go for the 18-inch alloy wheels. The Pulsar with the Dig T engine is around £2,000 more than the 1.2 litre, which is the only other petrol in the range, so it starts from 19,645. We're driving the top of the range Techno version, costing from £22,645. The entry-level Ceed GT comes in at around £20,700, while the petrol 308 GT is more expensive at 24 grand. While the Pulsar now has more power, performance fans will still be left waiting for a more hardcore hot hatch version. If you're after a fun small Nissan, the Duke Nismo R is a lot more entertaining than this car. But the Pulsar is a very spacious and safe family hatchback, and if you just need a car with a bit of extra grunt for those overtakes, then the Dig T could fit the bill. So does the Nissan Pulsar Dig T hit the right notes with you or fall flat? Let us know in the comments section, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. To research your next car and find great deals, visit carkeys.co.uk, and to watch more reviews, click on the links on screen now.